First thing you'll need is this cheap green paper. I bought this at my local dollar store. It cost me $1 per piece. These ones are about 22 inches by 24 inches, but it doesn't really matter the size. You're just going to want to have enough to cover the entire area behind you that the camera will see. Because they're so cheap, I always get a little bit more than necessary just in case I have to make some cuts or want to do some custom work with it, or if I mess it up, you rip it. It's so cheap, you might as well just buy a little bit more than you need. Now behind my computer, I have a wall. If you don't have a wall, you're going to need to find a way to get these up, but I used green thumbtacks. As you can see, they're dark green. They're actually a different color, but they don't show up on the camera or in the filter. I use sometimes some double-sided tape behind them. Anyway, you can just attach them to the wall. What is going to be your main issue is lighting. So I'm lucky I got some track lighting up here, but I also use a lot of different lamps that I will show you. You want to have nice even lighting on your green screen, but you don't want to be using the same lights that are also lighting you, because you don't want to be casting any shadows. Because once you have shadows on there, it changes the color. It makes it harder for the chroma key to pick up. You don't have to spend a lot on lighting. I find these lamps at thrift stores. Just keep an eye out. I usually pay a couple bucks for them. I like these ones because they clamp onto my desk, but find whatever works for you. It really doesn't matter as long as it puts out light. Now, the lamp behind it is actually going to go on my face. The two in front are just directly for the wall. You don't want to combine those, otherwise you're going to have shadows like I was saying about. Now, I sit over to the right, so this one behind it that shines on me is going to cast a shadow away from that wall. What you can do is with the ones that go in your face, if you don't like that light in your face, the way to make a very cheap diffuser is just take a thin piece of white paper and tape it over the lamp that is going to be going towards your face. Now, what you do then is you use an LED bulb, because the LED bulbs run very, very cool and they don't cause any kind of fire hazard. If you put a regular bulb in there and you tape a piece of paper on it, you're just asking for a fire or for something dangerous to happen, fire related. Now this lamp on my left and the lamp on my right I use to light up my face alongside the one over on the left. This is about where I usually sit when I'm playing. Now what I do is I have this actual white surface ceiling, so this light will bounce right off of that, and this lamp will bounce right off of that as well, and they light up your face with a non-direct lighting, which gives you a nice even glow, and it just looks a lot better. If you don't have anything like this, like I was lucky enough to have, you can just do what I said before. You can take a piece of paper, you just wrap it right around there, tape it over your lamp. You can have that going directly at you. Make sure it's a nice thin piece of paper so a lot of light gets through. That'll naturally diffuse it. Use tape to hold it on. You can do it. It's really easy, really, really cheap. Just make sure when you're having paper so close to the light bulb that it is an LED bulb, and you can, if you're not sure, just turn it on, touch it. If it doesn't get warm, then it's an LED bulb. If you feel that bulb getting hot, obviously don't put any paper on it. Here you can see me testing it out. That's our YouTube site behind us where we do Let's Plays of games every single day if you want to check any of those out. I'm also going to be uploading another video about how to actually use a chroma key filter on OBS. It's very, very easy to do. This green screen that you're seeing right now, this action is from the same lighting setup and the green screens that I showed you behind me. So it's very cheap, very easy. Pay $1 for the green sheets. Grab any lamps you can. They all work. Don't let anybody sucker you into paying $150, $200 for these big kits. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.